Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to episode 4 of Gimmick Rejuvenation. So yeah, a lot of people have been asking where the series was, and honestly, I had a bit of trouble. I had been looking through the comments for suggestions on what to do, and there was 2 gimmicks that came up that I attempted, and I just couldn't get it right at all. And I spent a long time on both cores, and I just gave up. They just weren't looking right. So this third one has taken me about another week. Here and there, you know. And I still don't feel like I really like him too much. But it's at that stage now where I feel like, yeah, there's not much more I can do. So, we have Gemini. And I couldn't find the comment on who suggested this gimmick. But pretty much, it was create an emo type wrestler. We've all seen the emo type wrestlers before, so here's my take on the guy. So we have Gemini here, so we'll just go down the core. We'll start at the face. So let's look at the face. Oh, we have a custom face texture imported in. It's face paint of a skull like face, of course. Found this on Google Images, took it into Photoshop, cropped out the eyes, did a bit of blur around the outside, and applied it, and it looks good on the guy. I've changed his eye color to like a grey type, a grey, bluey grey type eye color, which matches his face paint, and it looks weird. And his hair is like a dark bluey purple color, and I like it. I don't think any other hairstyle would have really suit this guy for an emo type guy, and of course the Seth Rollins hair was going to be the one that's picked. So yeah, I have that for the hair. So let's just go out. His skin tone as well, he is very white. Very white. But what was I going to do? Yes, body. Okay, actually this would probably be easier if I just go out and then do free camera. There we go. Okay, so if we just go down here, he has a little necklace on. The first thing you'll notice is this tattoo on his arm here. This, I just found it on Google again. Don't know what it means, don't know what it says. Found it on Google, imported it in. I thought it would be a good tattoo. I thought this guy should have a few tattoos, so I gave him a few. The ones on this arm here are ones that were already on the game, and I'm not sure whose tattoos they are. I'm not sure. At first I was thinking they were Kofi Kingston's, and then I realised that those aren't Kofi Kingston. So I've got, I don't know, they are someone on the game. Might be R-Truth, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't know whose tattoos they are, but they're on the game. And then these wings on the back of him here, those are Kofi Kingston's tattoos. But again, you won't be able to tell these are Kofi's tattoos if those are Kofi's as well, because I don't even recognize who they're off. And honestly, Kofi's tattoos came out of nowhere. 1 week he didn't have any. 1 week he had that giant thing on his back. And even now you can hardly see it anyway because of his skin tone and everything. So yeah, you can't really tell it's Kofi's tattoos. Same with that one on his arm. I can't remember who it is. But again, it's not recognizable too much. But those are the tattoos that he has anyway. And now on for the singletty type thing that he has. I've got Gemini on the front there. Oh, zoomed in. That kind of looks bad. But you know, it's just the font I've used. He has the black and white straps there. On the back it's the same kind of deal with the blue outline on the back there. On the straps, so that's his singlet at the top. The bottom is just tights. They are Christian's tights because this blue belt type thing is from Christian's tights. Added the 2 triangles there. The stars and the white stripes down one leg with the logo. I don't know what the logo means. Found it on Google Images, imported it in, and it's there. Same with on the other leg. I want to keep up the blue theme. Oh my god! So I can't even talk. So I changed one knee pad to blue, did the blue design around the leg, and yeah, that's that. Oh yes, also the arm things. I've got the elbow pad on one arm with these. I think Connor wears them. These armband things. I'll put the blue stripes down each of them too, so they stand out a bit more. And then the boots, they're just generic boots, you know. I didn't want to go too in depth with the boots, but that's Gemini. And like I said, I can't tell if he's really done or not. There seems to be something missing to me, but at the same time, I really don't know what it is. But I think he turned out pretty okay. But yeah, that's why this episode's taking a while anyway, because I can't make up my mind on if a car looks great or not. I really don't think this is one of my better cars, and I'm definitely going to stay away from tights in the future because tights designs just don't work this year. If tights designs didn't have such a limited range on stretch, like this design on the side here, that's as far as I can stretch it before it starts to blur on either end, which is not far at all. You really get no limitation. You get very small limitations on the tights. So I'm going to stay away from tights in the future, but I had to get one where it's like a singlet type tights design, and this is the guy. It's also got the jacket here for his entrance too, and that's him. That's Gemini. So I guess we'll get straight into the match now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from parts unknown, Gemini.
I'm excited for this one.
So here we are back in the match. Gemini taking on BK Base, and yeah, like I said, I'm not too sure about the outcome of Gemini. In the match and everything, he looks alright, especially against BK Base, because again, BK Base, as I said during that episode, he isn't the most detailed creator wrestler I've done. He's a pretty simplistic guy, BK Base, but I liked the way he turned out. It just worked, whereas Gemini, I put in more effort than I did on BK Base, and there's just something about it that I'm just not too sure about, which is not good for this series, because this series is bringing gimmicks to life. And yeah, the gimmick itself, just an emo. It's so generically boring, an emo gimmick. You know, it's nothing special. But everyone in all videos that I've done of this series has requested an emo type of gimmick. So I thought I'll just get it out of the way. I'll get it done. But I tried two other gimmicks too. I tried what did I try again? It was like a ventriloquist doll type thing. I tried that, and I actually got pretty far into that one, but gave up. It just wasn't looking right. And the other one was a gimmick. Well, it wasn't even a gimmick. It was just a guy who acted half face, half heel. So I did an attire. It was like a singlet with a mask. It was half red, half blue, and I gave up at that point because I couldn't think of any designs at all for that. But a lot of people don't understand what a gimmick is. Like saying half face, half heel. That isn't a gimmick. That's not a gimmick. A gimmick is... It's kind of like an occupation, you know. It's something that you can be. Or something that you are, I guess. I can't really put it into words, but it's like... Okay, look through all the other causes of this series. A crazed ice cream man. Ice cream man is the key there. Gimmick. Ice cream man. Episode 2 was... Who was episode 2 again? Who was episode 2 again? I can't even remember. Oh, Leon Sagittarius. His gimmick was being a hipster. That's the gimmick there. Episode 3, BK Bass. He is like a rock guy, 80s hair metal guy type thing. And then Gemini, emo. Yeah, those are the gimmicks, you know. People were saying like, I can't even think of examples now. But a gimmick is like an occupation type thing, you know. Policeman, caddy, rocker, army guy, stuff like that. Prison dude, escaped convict type thing. Those are all gimmicks. You know, it's like an occupation type thing. I guess that's the best way to describe it. At the same time, it's like that's not really the best way to describe it. A lot of people don't understand what gimmicks are, and that's interesting to me. Like, if I had to describe some people on the main roster of WWE right now, Cena doesn't have a gimmick. A lot of people might be thinking, but he's the goody two shoes, straight talking face of the company. Well, that's not a gimmick though. Him when he was army guy Cena, chain gang leader army type guy, that's a gimmick. Is like a soldier type guy, but right now, not so much. Undertaker, perfect gimmick. Dead guy, dead man, is pretty much like a graveyard specialist. Gimmick, sorted. Good gimmick. Triple H, no gimmick. Shawn Michaels, no gimmick. People would think, but he's the Heartbreak Kid, the sexy boy. No, not really. Well, the Heartbreak Kid is a nickname, not a gimmick. But yeah, people need to understand the difference. And right here, after hitting 2 finishes in a row, I was really expecting to win the match. He kicked out. What's going on there? I was really expecting to end the match there. Hit a tombstone, hit a whatever the second move is, and he kicks out at 2. I was just like, what is going on? He should be dead. He should be dead. But he didn't die. He survived and kicked out at 2, and I was really surprised at that. And here comes his comeback. BK Bass with the comeback. But yeah, if you have a gimmick idea, not a personality trait, that's it. That's what I was looking for. Personality traits. No, not a gimmick. Gimmicks different to personality traits. If you have a gimmick that you want to see me make a creative wrestler around for the next episode, then leave a comment in the comment section below, and if I like it enough to make a creative wrestler around it, then it will be done for the next episode. And yeah, BK Bass, oh, he went up to the top, did the dive and headbutt, but no, Gemini getting back to his feet because of the comeback. He did the kip up, and he's back. He's got BK Bass on his feet. Oh, there's a clothesline. And second one, club and blows, throwing him against the turnbuckle, and boom, bounce off the ropes now, and spear. Oh, taking him down. BK Bass is down, and Gemini with the signature now, and just stalking him, looking at him, just looking at him. Look at him go, and he gets him back on his feet. Going for it. Oh, that Russian leg sweep. And he's straight back onto his feet. Jumping straight back up. And he's going for the charge finish. Will the finish be enough though? Can he even hit the finish? Yes, he can. Of course he can. He gets him up for the pile driver. And down he goes. BK Bass is down. And yes, Gemini is a little bit like The Undertaker. You're right, he is. I know a lot of people will already make those comparisons just because of the entrance jacket and his entrance animation and the fact that he does the Tombstone pile driver. But no, Gemini is his own man. He is his own man. But yes, like I said, if you've got gimmick ideas, leave a comment down below. If you did actually like Gemini, even though I had some mixed feelings about the way he turned out, then, you know, like up the video. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date with all content I put up on this channel. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, so I will see you next time.
Could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.